the man is almost 80, but he's also a machine. I mean, he barely sleeps, he works around the clock, and he constantly talks to the press.
So it's not just right-wing dipshits and cult members and blindly loyal sycophants like Eric Daughtry and Caroline Leavitt and these other people who try to promote the myth that Donald Trump is strong like bull. He is as strong as an ox. He's a vital alpha man that can't be stopped by clear obesity. He can't be stopped by veinish insufficiency. He can't be stopped by self-evident cognitive decline. He is too strong for all of that. Alzheimer's, it cowers in the presence of Donald Trump's alphaness. It's not just the dipshits like that. It's also legacy mainstream media that covers for him. And look, you might not think Fox News is mainstream media, but they're the most popular cable news channel, maybe in the world. And they're sending their anchors out there to convince the unwashed, low information horde of viewers that Donald Trump is A-OK. Not just A-OK, but a machine. And the machine, you'll never believe this. Machine who never sleeps. This dipshit went on Fox News and with not a shred of dignity, not a shred of shame, said those words that Donald Trump, I can look past the machine thing, but we've all witnessed Donald Trump falling asleep in the White House, in his chair, in meetings, overseas. The guy can't keep his fucking eyes open, but they want America to believe that he's a machine who never sleeps.
The New York Times claiming that he's slowed down and he's showing signs of fatigue. Americans see Mr. Trump less than they used to. He has fewer public events on his schedule and is traveling domestically much less than he did by this point during his first year in office, although he is taking more foreign trips. He also keeps a shorter public schedule than he used to. Most of his public appearances fall between noon and 5 p.m. on average. Well, the man is almost 80, but he's also a machine. I mean, he barely sleeps, he works around the clock, and he constantly talks to the press. And meanwhile, Biden always slept, worked sometimes, and never talked to the press unless they're asking him about ice cream flavors. But some people are still living in an opposite world when it comes to these two presidents.
President Biden was active on the weekends, especially riding his bike in Rehoboth Beach. No one denied that with President Biden, that he had his moments of being 80 or 82, whatever it was. In this case, the White House is not willing to even acknowledge that the president is showing obvious signs of age-related decline. One, he might take trips overseas in Air Force One. That doesn't substitute for the lack of physical activity. There's a reason to be worried based on his public performance.
Well, Biden also fell off that stationary bike. So here to discuss it is Clay Travis, Outkick founder and Fox News contributor. I mean,
where do they find these people? Who are these people who don't mind debasing themselves? Embarrassing them. That is a humiliating clip to now live on the internet forever. I'm so glad I got it. I do, as an aside, it has nothing to do with this. I just thought of this because I'm talking about clips that now exist on the internet. I think I'm the only person who has this particular clip of Ainsley Earhart saying that she's so tired of protecting the minority in this country. What about the majority?
I do want to say that it is because we protect the rights of the minority, and listen, we have separation of church and state in this country.
What about the majority?
Okay,
I'm so tired of protecting the minority. What about the majority?
Okay, the majority.
I'm so tired of protecting the minority.
And I love to play that clip because I think I'm the only one who has it. It has been scrubbed from all of Fox News's websites, all of their streaming platforms, from their YouTube channel, from their Facebook page. It is gone. So it's nice that I can assist the internet in remembering these things. But speaking of remembering these things, see what I did? I set myself up with a sweet little segue. We remember that Donald Trump is not well. We remember that Donald Trump is not a machine. If he is, it's a broken machine, to be sure. We will not forget all of the many, 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 many times that Donald Trump has not just dozed off in a meeting, but absolutely PFO'd. I'll let you do the math on that acronym. Donald Trump is just a crash out monster. He has fallen asleep at every turn. While people are talking to him about him, his favorite thing, he cannot help but fall asleep. Remember during the 9/11 ceremony where he had the stroke mouth and he was strokey McStroke face, can't even stay awake during the reading of the names during a 9/11 memorial. You know, this famous lover of New York City and constant talker about never forgetting. Apparently he was forgetting to stay awake.
Hilda E. Taylor. Lieutenant Colonel Kip P. Taylor, United States Army. Leonard E. Taylor. Sandra C. Taylor. Sandra D. Teague.
And even, it's not even that, even in the Oval Office with Dr. Oz yammering on and on about sleepy people and Alzheimer's, even that couldn't keep him awake, as you see him in the background there, just completely checking out.
And the wonderful work of Amy Brandt, who has a fraud war room using this kind of technology, because we'll know who you are and who your doctor is. We can block this. We're going to have remarkable advances in how consumers can use their own records. We'll have beneficiaries be able to get MAHA advice and prevention tips and even be able to nudge them and reward them perhaps for that. And all this comes back to one fundamental issue, Mr. President, which is leadership. I think 60 people, the biggest, the best, the willing, came forward because of your leadership, because you weren't going to take no for an answer, and they know it. We are building a robust and safe, I emphasize that, safe system. It's going to protect the data better than we could have imagined. We're going to be able to accomplish goals that all of us wished from day one that would be in place. These pledges are now confirmed. They're signed in public. And you have therefore empowered Americans to own their property, which is their medical records. Let me introduce Amy Gleason. She is acting director of DOJ, U.S. Digital Service as well, and was actually the brilliant woman who pulled together the pieces of this puzzle with so many members of the audience.
So tell me again, Fox News goon, tell us all again what a machine Donald Trump is and how little sleep he needs. Maybe he doesn't need sleep at night while he's tweeting hundreds and hundreds of times because he got all the sleep he needed during the day while he's supposed to be president and working in the Oval Office. Maybe that's it. Hell, I don't know. Who am I? Who am I to judge? Who among us is to judge Donald Trump and the sleepy nature that is just inherent. It is latent. It is just within him to take serious octogenarian naps during the workday. What do you think? I invite you to this raucous conversation. We can have it in the comments below the video, wherever you're watching it. If you're on Facebook, like and follow the Facebook page. We are Dollemore Daily over there. We are growing. We're approaching 40,000, which is makes me feel very good having almost 3 on YouTube and 35,000 on Facebook. Make it make sense. Help me out, Zuckerberg. He's not going to be helping me out. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is free to do so. You can comment below or call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Please, if you like the cut of my jib, this is it, right? This is the jib, the cut of the jib. If you like what I do, if you prefer my bombasticness or the way I present or whatever, please consider supporting this channel in independent media and the work we do. For as little as $2 a month, you can become a channel member on YouTube. Click the join button below, become a channel member, or you can go to patreon.com/IDoubtIt or just go to Dollemore.com and check out all of that stuff. We've kind of been revamping the website. We got a bunch of products that we sell, It's not like vitamins and shit. We sell t-shirts and stickers and tote bags and mugs with the logos of the different things that we create. We also sell a children's book, which my best friend wrote last year. I wrote the foreword to. It is about gratitude. It is not just a children's book for children, but it's a children's book for adults, maybe a gift to your parents for you to say thank you. Christmas is coming up. I'm rambling a whole bunch right now, but go check it out. In fact, here, I'll leave you with this. Here's a little bit about the book, and I would really encourage you to check it out. Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring the Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving The Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy, and your mom, your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make The Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.